everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Delinks video. And I'm not done with Paradox just yet. I've got 20 of these left. 20 of them. Alright, so I wonder how long it'll take me to actually... How long is it going to take me to use these? I don't know. This counts as a high level, apparently. I beg to differ, but you know, I've just gotten better, apparently. I've just gotten better. I think it aligns quite well with the fact I've changed since I started playing. You know, it's pretty easy to tell. Oh my god. You know, my first video was pretty quiet, and now I've gotten to the point where someone sent me a text saying that I'm loud. And then me just hearing that I'm loud. And me agreeing, in fact. Oh my god. Okay. Well, Paradox, you can only attack with that card. I'm going to pester you with this information. I'm going to annoy you with this information, indeed. Because you can't attack with this. You can't attack more than once. That's why this is supposed to annoy you. You know, supposedly, Yubel is supposed to be too hideous to look at, but I'm just like, I don't see it, bro. I don't. They don't look hideous to me. They look fine. They look normal. They look normal. And people are wondering what standard I'm using to define normal. I'm using my own, actually. My own. We're the ones that look weird, okay? Why do you guys not know this? We're the ones that look weird. We're the ones that look weird. We're the only we're a sample size of one. We don't whatever, anyway. Paradox feels like he's in hell. Paradox, you should feel like you're in hell. You are in hell. You're in bond hell. Oh my god, that doesn't make sense. So instead, I'm going to just say that you're a normal hell. Except the hell that I made up, not the hell that someone else made up. Because my version of hell is better. That's right, my version of hell is better than the other versions. Every other version can go home. My hell is hell supremacy. That's right. That's how I can call myself the ruler of hell. Because we're talking about the hell that I own, not the other hells. The other hells are meaningless in comparison. My version of hell is infinitely better. Oh my god. No one buys this. No one even cares. I think everyone would prefer I just stop saying that. Because it's like an insult or something, but I mean, if you're offended over me saying that my hell is better than the other versions, then you're probably one of the people I don't care about offending. Yeah, I have to be okay with offending some people. I have to learn to be okay with that. Because unfortunately, I am going to offend some people. That's just, it's impossible not to. Everyone is going to offend someone. Okay, no matter how hard you try, you're going to piss someone off. No matter how hard you try, it's impossible. Someone is going to get pissed. You're going to offend even the best of people at times. So yeah, unfortunately, I have to embrace the offended. If you're offended, then you're offended. I can't do anything for you. And now, if I think that you're offended for a legitimate reason, which in many cases I would say you could be, then yes, I should consider what I said and apologize. But when it comes to something like hell, then no, I'm not apologizing. Hell isn't supposed to be an appealing place. So if you're offended that my version of hell is better, then why? Because it's supposed to be a place of eternal damnation. Why? That's not somewhere you want to go, and that's not a place you want to defend. Oh my god. But yes, I've outed myself. I'm willing to offend people. A certain range of people that believe that hell should stay as what it is. A place of eternal suffering. Okay, but eternal suffering shouldn't exist. That's why I don't believe in eternal suffering. Because it just isn't a thing. Although I am not an atheist, I believe in multiple deities, in fact. I believe that the Christian God does in fact exist. He's just a bastard. He's just a bastard, and he's not the only God to exist. And now everyone is offended that I called God a bastard. Well, he is. Have you read the biblical text? Have you read the thing? He's done so much shit. Just look at the Old Testament. Just read it. Oh my god. I mean, I'm sure that I offended a lot of people today just by calling God a bastard. But I do not apologize because he is. He is in every way possible. He is awful. He's bad. He's also a spoiled brat. He reminds me of Zeus, except worse. He's worse than Zeus because he has more power than Zeus. So he's the ultimate brat. God is the ultimate brat. He's the ultimate spoiled brat. Everyone just wants me to shut up. I'm just insulting God everywhere. Yeah, well, I do have reasons for it. I've stated that, look at the Old Testament. He's a bastard. And if you read it, you'll see that he does, in fact, act entitled in the Old Testament. I don't know if he acts entitled in the New Testament, but I do know he acts very entitled in the old one, which is the one that matters in this context. I mean, honestly. Okay. I should probably stop bashing people's religions now. That's not very nice. Although, do I want to be nice? I mean, after all the shit God has done in the Bible. And when I read the Bible, I just feel like judged. Just judged! Dude, can I shut up for 2 seconds? It's getting loud. It's getting loud in here, man. I should stop. Anyway, I'm just saying. I've got a point, you know? Also, I'm not exactly going to apologize when I insult religions that worship a deity that basically doesn't care about my gender. He doesn't care about women. The entire Bible makes that a point, and it's obvious. Sexism is everywhere in the Bible. That's why I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like God. But I do believe he exists, and I also believe in the other deities. And that includes Zeus, who is indeed a brat, but not as big. But he's not as much of a brat as God is, okay? Because God has more range. He has more influence. More people believe in God, so he's obviously the bigger of the brat. He's obviously the brat, the ultimate brat. I know it's offensive to hear it, but it's true. I know that you don't want to hear me insult God, but it's true. Although it's also possible that the Bible just misrepresents God. I mean, that's easy for me to, I mean, I can buy that. I mean, it's ultimately a tool used to control people. So the actual God may not be that bad. I mean, I can buy that humans would misrepresent God. Humans misrepresent each other all the time. They can misrepresent God all the time too. Though I really don't know if that's actually what's happening. Because I'm saying I believe in the God depicted in the Bible. So, even if the Bible misrepresents him, I'm still saying I believe in the God that is represented there. Yeah. I'm saying he exists, but I also believe in a number of other things. And honestly, I'm not Christian. I'm not, obviously. A Christian doesn't call God. Christians don't call God a bastard. That's not what Christians do. And if you are a Christian and you're doing that, why are you a Christian? You should be offended. I just insulted your God. I don't know why you would be okay with that. Why would you be okay with that? Are you okay with being a bastard too? Is that why you're okay with it? I'm theorizing that some viewer out there is somehow going to be okay with that. Okay, well, I think I should stop making weird assumptions and also stop insulting God, because who knows what will happen next. Oh my god. Well, I generally like to be respectful of religious people and their religion and their faith in general. But sometimes I'm just like, fuck it. I don't have respect for your God. I have respect for you, but not your God. Although, if you're not going to respect my gender, then I don't respect you. I don't respect people that don't care about my gender. I've already explained that I don't like God because he doesn't value my gender. He doesn't care about it. Like women are half the planet, basically. Mostly. And God doesn't give two shits about women. That's obvious from the way women are treated in the Bible. Although, we can also say the same about Studio Gallup. For shame, Studio Gallup, for shame. Although I think Studio Gallup treats women better than even the Bible. You know, that's something that's very cursed. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Well, you know, they get some respect to an extent. I feel like they get more respect than even the Bible gives women. It's just, dude, can I stop? Now I'm triggering religious people, not people that, oh my god. Yeah, this is what happens when I start talking about my opinions. My opinions are cursed, but I'm also on this platform to learn to express my opinions and not be offended that I'm offending people. I should also be consistent with what I believe. Do I believe this? Do I respect this? I should be honest with what I respect. I should be upfront and authentic about it. That's part of why I'm on here. Not to just lie about what I believe and what I don't. Although I definitely do think there is a line to be drawn. Now, do I think that don't insult God is a line to be drawn? I believe it's fine to insult God, actually. Because insulting God isn't a problem to me. I don't think you can defend God and possibly have any credibility. I mean, on a personal level, you do have credibility because that's your faith, but you can't defend God and have it have some legal weight. And you can't tell me not to insult God because you can't prove he exists. Although I do believe he exists, I can't prove to anyone that he exists. So because you cannot prove that your God exists, there are many things you cannot prove, and thus there's no backing for being offended and me being able to properly respect that. Aside from the fact that you're religious and I should respect your faith. But do I respect your faith? Well, I think the answer is no, because I've pretty much made that clear. And I've already said why. Okay, Shooting Star Dragon is back on the field. Okay. It's the final turn. Technically. It's my last turn at the very least. My last turn at the very least. And it's not even the right time of the day for me to be dramatic about it. I'll be dramatic another time. I'll have plenty of times to be dramatic about final turn in future videos. How about against the next raid boss? I don't even know who gets that honor. Who gets that honor? I don't know. Why did I just attack this card? Yes, I was a dumbass. Oh my god. Okay, well, I do that to myself, I know. But listen, guys, I understand if you're offended that I insulted your faith, but at the same time, I'm just like... I explained why I explained my viewpoint. I explained my stance. I know that you may disagree with it, but it's okay. It's okay, I respect you. I just don't respect your God, that's it. I think we'll both be okay, alright? Let's not take this too far. Let's be respectful of the fact that we have different beliefs. Obviously. Of course we have different beliefs. I think we can all say that my beliefs are going to get bashed on quite a bit. So, you know, I'm not going to be shy about bashing things that I think have legitimate reason to be bashed. Like, I don't believe there should be I don't think eternal damnation is something to be defended. I do not believe that it should ever be defended, no matter how vile your crime is. And people are going to be like, what? You think people like X should be allowed to? I'm not saying they should get away from punishment. I'm saying they shouldn't suffer for eternity. That's different. That's different, okay? That's different. Chill. I'm not saying someone should get away with their sins or their crimes. I'm saying they shouldn't suffer for eternity. I mean, honestly, I believe in reincarnation. And I do believe that if you have done something wrong and you have done awful things, there is some punishment for that. It's just not eternal. I don't believe that eternal damnation can possibly justify the deeds committed in one life. Now, for people that only believe in one lifetime, yeah, that's a bit extreme though, doesn't it? Isn't it extreme? Well, some people believe in just one life because they're not religious and they see no evidence that there's more than one life. They see no evidence there's anything else beyond what we see in front of us. And are we going to say those people are wrong? They can't necessarily be proven they're wrong, can they? I mean, obviously, I know that I believe in many things, and I know that people are going to insult what I believe. So I'm just like, I think it would be easier to handle the bashing if I'm willing to be more open about my own opinions. I can handle the bashing if I'm more open about my own opinions. Okay, now that I have been more open about my opinions, can I discuss something else? Yes, I can, like kicking Paradox's ass. Alright, Paradox, it's time to suffer. Do you have one card in your hand? What card is it? Oh, you're going to bring something back from the graveyard? Oh, do you know how I feel about that? Oh, that's right, you don't care. You've got no emotional intelligence, I forgot. You don't have any emotional intellect at all. Oh my god. Paradox would like to disagree. I don't care if you disagree with me, Paradox. You have shown me no signs of emotional intelligence in our system. The only signs that you have any is just that you want to change the future. Okay, but that doesn't mean you want to change the future for the greater good. You want to change your future. Not necessarily for the better, not because you want to change everyone else's, but because of your future. Your future, okay? You can try to change the timeline without having emotional intelligence. And by the way, I'm not sure why you think murder is okay, because it's not. It's never okay to kill anyone. Although, when it comes to fiction, I will generally accept pretty much anything. Okay, there are some exceptions. I will not accept just anything in fiction, because even in fiction, some things disgust me. There are many things that I think cross the line and shouldn't ever be. There are some things that aren't okay even in fiction. But, I don't know. Even if I oppose certain things in fiction, I'm just like, yes, I oppose this thing in fiction. But some of the things I oppose in fiction, they still happen in real life. And I don't know if I have the right to oppose that. But I'm not actively going out there trying to say that stories can't have things in them. And I'm just like, I'm not going to read that shit. I'm not going to read that shit. People can write whatever they want. I'm going to write whatever I want. Let's enjoy things that we enjoy. Let's just not hurt other people. Alright, I'm attacking you, Paradox. I just want to use some of my currency. I'm not sure, but I think so. I think that's... I don't have as much currency, so this time, if I end up lacking it, I might need to farm some more. Which actually would mean I'd have to stop recording so I can actually farm. Or, you know, record on video, because I probably wouldn't be missing that much currency. Alright, so. Wait a minute. Okay, this video is almost over. Yeah. I have to take a break anyway, so I guess I can get any farming out of the way done while I'm on break. Any farming, I'll take care of it when I'm on my break. Break? When have I said I take those? right now, I say that I will take a break. I take breaks, just not very long ones. I remember when I was concerned about being able to cover this event. I remember those days like it was yesterday. Yes. They weren't. They weren't. I know. Alright, Paradox. It's time to get your ass kicked. This video is offensive to many. To many, this video is completely unfounded. In reality, it is just not true. It contains facts. No, it doesn't contain facts. It contains deceitful lies. I have sinned greatly, and I will suffer in the pits of oh God. I'm tired of this joke. I'm tired of it. I'm not tired of joking about rolling hell, though. I will never be tired of joking about that. Especially since my hell is better. Oh my God. I will provide appropriate warning that this video is indeed offensive, but I will not apologize for what I've said. I will not, because as I have said, I respect you, just not your religion. And Paradox is here to defend your religion. Under what grounds, Paradox? You probably don't even agree with the religion. You're a scientist, aren't you? You're one of those people that would be like, if God exists, prove it. I wish to see evidence of this. Paradox, what? Don't defend what... Okay, sure. Oh my God. Well, that also ignores the fact that scientists can actually be religious as well. I know! But I did forget for like 2 seconds until Paradox was a reminder that actually, yeah, you can be religious and a scientist. Also, was Paradox actually a scientist? I don't know. I don't know, but he keeps telling me to prove things. So, he's a scientist. Headcanon if it's not true. I think it is true, though. I think he was established as one. But if not, headcanon. Just because he wants me to prove a bunch of shit. Okay. Also, he probably wants to get back at me for saying I'm more of a Paradox than he is. So he's also being petty while being defensive. He's defending people while also being petty. He's defending your faith while being petty. You have a right to believe what you want to believe. But I also have a right to believe what I want to believe. And my opinion is my opinion. That doesn't mean what you believe isn't. That doesn't mean you aren't allowed to believe whatever you want. You're allowed to believe whatever, and I'm allowed to believe whatever. Like, I'm respecting your right to believe whatever you want. I just don't respect that. I just don't respect the content in a book that wants... There are so many things that I could just say that I shouldn't say. I should stop. The religion dies here. I'm tired of this topic. Why did I bring it up? Oh, yeah. Because I know people will bash my beliefs, so apparently I should... Dude, why is it doesn't make bashing other people's beliefs okay? No, that's not okay either. Except I definitely explained why I just bashed those. I explained why I bashed your beliefs, so I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Anyway, guys, let's go and wrap things up for this video. Spoiler alert, don't watch if you're religious.